Let's make this quick because I'm wearing this choker because fashion, but like honestly I had a lot more neck hairs before I put this on. Hey, it's Kira, this is Trash. That's it. It is Storytime week this week on Trash, and boy am I excited. I have some great stories to like share with you and stuff. However, something happened this Saturday that I really need to put out there, release into the void and just get it out of my system because I get annoyed quite easily by just people and things and happenings in the world. So take this as you please, I'm probably overreacting. This is the story of the concert that happened, and I kind of had a panic attack and I kind of freaked out and I hated a lot of people and there was many casualties. Oops. Let's go. Multiple of you may know of the band called Panic at the Disco. They are my life. Brendan Urie is my saviour. They are my everything. Go check my Instagram for more. I'm so annoying. I saw Panic back in, I think January it was, and it was amazing, and it was a really small venue. However, I wasn't really near the front. So this time, I bought tickets months and months ago for this particular concert that happened on Saturday. There was a capacity of 10,000 people, which was quite a lot for an all-standing event, and I was absolutely determined to be at the front. So I could see my husband, and I can see every crevice of his face in personal detail, okay? Don't understand how passionate I am about this. Very. Due to a unfortunate turn of events and people who I was commuting with who decided, hey, let's not go early and let's not get the best seats, we thought, hey, let's just go 2 hours before it starts. And anyone who is a concert goer or professional fangirls knows you can't just show up somewhere like that 2 hours before. 2 hours may be a lot of time in people who have things to do with their time scales, but in a professional fangirl's time, however we measure time, 2 hours is not a lot of time. I guess I was kind of sad about that, but like I was like, whatever, at least I'll get to see him again. I got over it. So a couple of times I tweeted, hey, is anyone going to see Panic at the Disco this Saturday? Like, is anyone going? Does anyone want to meet me? Because I know a lot of people follow me, really like them too, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be lit, fam, let's go, boy. I think I just made a gang symbol. These two girls, I don't know if they want me to say their names, so I'm not going to because I didn't ask. I should probably do that. But these two girls are like, hey, we're going. If they want me to, I'll like link their Twitters and whatever down in the description because they did me such a solid. They deserve people to be like, you're great, okay? So, I find out that they are getting there at 8 AM, which means they were basically at the front, in front of, this hurts so much, in front of everyone, at the front of 10,000 people, and I absolutely hate public transport with a fiery burning passion. No one wanted to get a taxi there, so I was like, fine, let's just get the train, let's just get raped and molested, yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I'm so up for it. It's gonna be lit. And so, yeah, I did that, and I got there, and it was about 2 hours, an hour and a half, until the doors opened and everyone went screaming and running in to see my husband, I'll have you know. I met up with one of the girls with the blue hair, and we saw each other, and it was all great, and she was like, okay, let's get you to the front of the line. She had a wristband because she got there really early, and she just assumed everyone gets wristbands, right? I thought that you know, that's how you get in, I guess. You get a wristband. But oh no. We walked up to this man, and bear in mind, he was very small and quite stout, which is probably why he had to make up for it with his personality, if you know what I mean. He was one of those, you know, one of those. Like, hey, where do these people get wristbands from? Because they want to be here and be in the concert. And he was like, no, they can't have wristbands. And so we come to realise that you only get wristbands if you got there at a certain time, which I didn't realise. Never heard of this system before. Makes no sense, but like, hey, whatever, you know. Me wanting to be with my boyfriend Brendan Urie, was kind of desperate, and I thought, let's just do it anyway. Two people that I was with pussied out, but like, I guess for good reason, because there was a chance you could have your tickets taken off you, but did I care? No, I did not. Me and another girl I was with was like, let's do this. Let's risk it. So we sat on his picnic bench for a little while and we thought, okay, we can do this. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. So we watched the fat guy walk away and then we ran. Like ninja. I put a scarf over my head so he wouldn't recognise me. I put their hoods up because one of them had blue hair and the other one had space buns. Like pretty recognisable attires in general. And I'm like a giraffe compared to them. Like, I'm giraffe. But we had to hide. Got to her spot in like the fence, so we like jumped through a little crevice in the fence and like squirmed our way through a bunch of people to get back to where she was sitting. And me and the girl I was with, we just dropped to the floor and we hid. And for about 2 hours we were terrified of getting caught, but it's okay because they ordered pizza and we got cookies. No, this isn't the crazy part yet. No. So finally, the time came where they decided to open the door and be like, hey boy, let's let these raging hormonal horny teenagers in to come and see their idols. Yes, let's do that now. And believe me, I ran. I don't know if any of you remember this, but I broke my leg back in February. And I broke it really bad. It's still kind of weird now. Look at my knee, it's so swollen. I can't run, but I ran. I almost had an asthma attack, but I ran. The front, we were touching the barrier and it was amazing. And I almost cried. But wait, there's more bad things to come. So it was about another hour and a half until just the warm-up act started. And I was like, I can't do this, I really can't. And it started filling up and filling up and filling up until it was a barrier of me and then 10,000 people behind me. Disgusting, honestly. And not even that, I don't like human touch. Yeah, it was really gross having people snot, sweat, come spit all over me. Nice. The venue was filled up and this girl. So there was a girl standing behind us who was one of those. You know what I mean? One of those. You know what I mean? One of those. Yeah, and she was with her 2 friends or her sisters. I don't know, they all kind of look the same. Ugly. And their dad. I'm joking, I'm not that mean, but like, she kind of deserves the insult. And all she did was kept bragging about all the concerts she's been to, all of the things she's been to, all the people she's met, all the people that knew her, and her weird egg-looking dad was standing behind her the whole time going, it's true, you know, it's true, it's true. And she was like, yeah, when they play 9 in the Afternoon or Bohemian Rhapsody, I'ma start a Moshpit. And I was like, no! No, you are not. Getting heated. She's like, yeah, everyone's gonna get crushed. I'm gonna start a mosh pit. It's gonna be so fun. And I was looking at her dad like, are you gonna really allow this girl to do that? And he was like, yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I'm not going to love it. I just want to sit here and watch my husband sing. I don't need this. Also, quickly, forgot to mention, I heard her and her friends talking about YouTubers or whatever while I was there, and she was sitting here talking to her friend, and all of a sudden, she went, yeah, you know that girl that pissed on Shane Dawson? And I was like, hey, Tanner. But oh my, did karma get these bitches. The support act started. For some reason, about 100 people just passed out. I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating. I'd say like maybe 15, 20. But that's a lot of people. Like near me, just passing out. I'm like, why are you passing out? I'm pretty sure someone had a seizure too. And I was like, yeah, she's epileptic. If you're epileptic, please, why would you come to a concert with flashing lights? Everywhere, in every direction, every hole in your body. Yeah, maybe she didn't know she was epileptic, it was her first time, but like, warning to epileptics, don't go to concerts. Or at least like shut your eyes, you know? And on top of everything that's happened, I had a bit of a panic attack. I don't know if you saw my ironic sarcasm kind of not tweet, but I was freaking out. The lead up to the actual music starting was so scary. People were passing out left, right and centre. Literal dead people looking were being dragged over me and beside. I don't know. A lot of people look like they were gonna die. Obviously, when you're surrounded by people just like passing out, you know, just casually, just like, it makes you freak out too. Am I gonna pass out? Why did they pass out? Will the same thing happen to me? Ugh, you know what I mean? This is where the karma comes into play. Of course, no bad wishes towards anyone, but I think it may be... No, it didn't. It didn't teach her a lesson. So So the girl I previously mentioned, who kept going on about how she's going to make everyone really uncomfortable, crash into everyone and start a freaking mosh pit that no one wants. A little bit into the really bad opening act, her friend slash sister, I don't know, passed out onto my friend. So she got dragged out, and you know what? You know, just icing on the cake. Her dad also he had to leave because that was his child under his supervision. And boy, was I relieved. Now, I don't know how you can quite enjoy a concert when your friend slash sister slash incest buddy, I don't know what you were, is passed out in a waiting room or whatever. I don't know. I feel like you'd go with them too, but I guess she seemed like a very selfish person. But you know what? The concert was actually lit, boy fam. It was amazing. It was great, and that's just like a little thing that happened and just people I can't deal with. And the weird girl, she just kept saying the weirdest stuff. She patted me, she was like, I'm a raging homo, and I'm like, I don't care. Gosh, people. Anyway, the concert ended, I went to the toilet and I peed out straight up H2O, like water, like liquid. Not even pee, just H2O. Okay. That was it really. Thanks to the two girls that got me that close. You're professional baddies. You go. Please go to another concert and get me in. Yeah, I panicked at the disco. Hate myself. And that was great, Brandon, if you see this. Me. Follow me on my main channel because I have some crazy story times that I really want to share that I've really been really trying to brainstorm because it happened a long time ago and it happened over a course of multiple years and it takes a long time to get everything together. So yeah, please do go and subscribe because it's gonna be amazing. And if you want to see some more of the king, follow me on Instagram. And if you want to see if there's anywhere that I'm going that you can meet me, because I'm going to a lot of places, go to Twitter, and I always say where I'm going, which is honestly probably not that safe, but hey, do I care? Do I have any aspirations? Actually I do. I should probably be more safe on the internet. Nah, it's alright. This has been Trash. I am Kira. That was such a good outro. And thank you, subscribe and like this video. Bye.